Hi, I'm Deborah Poulalion. I'm running for Seminole County Supervisor of Elections. I am here on the Seminole State College campus to take a moment to tell you why I believe it's very important that there is early voting on campus for the general election in 2020. So, looking backwards a little bit, the state of Florida had actually banned early voting on campus from 2014 to 2018, and a federal judge overturned that ruling and said that the state had to allow colleges to have voting on campus if they wanted it. So in 2018, Seminole County could have had it, but the supervisor of elections at the time said no because it was a commuter school. So the implication was that the students could just drive off campus and vote at the Lake Mary Library, which was the next closest place. Well, the students themselves don't really appreciate that. They say transportation is not that easy for them and they'd really like to vote on campus. So here we are at 2020 and we have an opportunity again to serve our students by having early voting on campus. So now our current supervisor of elections says no, we can't do it, and the reason that is stated is because the school will be closed during portions of the early voting for 2020. So what that actually means is that school is closed for the primary elections, which are in March and August, but school is most certainly open for the early voting for the general election that takes place in November. And that is what we're asking for, is early voting on campus for the general election. So the students are asking for this, and I want to give you some quick, actually maybe not that quick, but some very important facts and figures about why we should have early voting at Seminole State College. Top 10 reasons. Number one, more than 13,000 students attend classes here at the Sanford Lake Mary campus. Out of those, about 54% are from Seminole County, so that means about 7,000 students are Seminole County residents, potential voters. Number two, supplemental early voting sites are often used in presidential years because there's a high turnout, so you need to have extra places for people to vote. In fact, in Seminole County, there was an extra early voting site for the 2016 election at the Longwood Elementary building because it wasn't being used as a school at that time. And it was very successful. 11,000 people voted there. So if we had early voting at Seminole State College, it would relieve congestion at other early voting sites throughout the county. So I zipped through 4 items. I'm up to number 5. Classes are in session at Seminole State College for all of the early voting days for the general election, which would be between October 19th and November 1st. School is open. Item number 6, sometimes people say you can't have early voting at campus because there's not enough parking. Seminole State College has done a fantastic job with its parking, and in the lot right across from me, there are more than 50 visitor parking spaces, so I know they can have the parking for the people that would come. Number 7, this is really important. There is public transit that comes directly to the college, and actually the other early voting sites, and those are 5 libraries, the Supervisor of Elections office, and the Oviedo Aquatic Center, does not have direct bus access. So this would allow people who need to use public transportation to go directly to the place where they could vote. Item number 8, our younger people in Seminole County are underrepresented in the polls. So for people ages 18 to 23, only 50% voted in the 2018 election, while people over the age of 40, 75% voted. We want our college students to vote. A great way to do that is to have early voting on campus. Item number 9, I had already mentioned, federal court ruled that we are allowed to have early voting on campus if the school agrees and the supervisor of elections agrees. And item number 10, having early voting at Seminole State College is a reasonable action that serves the public good. So my name again is Deborah Poulalion. I'm running for Seminole County Supervisor of Elections, and I strongly support having early voting on campus. Thank you.